gentlemen, to Europa Universalis 4, Let's Unify Japan Part 3. Okay, last time we sort of took over a good chunk of Manchuria here. We didn't really get down to Ming like we wanted. We didn't get Korea as much as we wanted. But maybe, just maybe, it's time to start looking at going after Korea or Manchu. And probably Manchu first. So, let me just check, make sure everything's streaming like it's supposed to. As always, guys, feel free to post in chat if you want, because I am watching. So, yes, it is showing up. Okay, as always, guys. And it's not showing up on my phone at the moment, but it will. So, those underhanded rogues in Korea have the gall to claim Ilan-Hala as their own. Although their claim is obviously spurious, it's still enough to justify war if they wish it. And we have lost the trade protection. That's key. What about these guys? They're transferring trade power, and they're guaranteeing the independence of Oirat. So we have 3 years before we can go to war with them. Ooh. This is tempting, especially since we're going to be so far behind on tech, to grab that extra admin power over the prestige, especially since our prestige is so high. So, royal marriage offer Ningyan, Shun, and Tang. Sure, we'll accept, but we're not actually going to do that much. So, Shu's down here. Yeah, we can't even get down there to fight effectively, which is a bit of a problem. What we really need is we need some way to separate Korea and Manchu. Could we threaten war to get that? Ooh, we could get them to just directly break. Oh. How on earth did they not break that? Said that they would. They're right on the line. Can we get a claim on them? Well, let's send our guy to Korea to work that. We can invest in new technology. Professional officers sounds quite nice. Let him stay home. We have Asian arquebusier. Finances, see what's going on here. We're rooting out corruption at the moment. Corruption is currently 0.05. Let's go ahead and just take that out to the maximum. I am okay with doing that because it means we'll get the corruption down faster, which means we go up in ducats faster. So, So we need to look at fabricating on two guys, Manchu and Korea. And this is where it gets tricky, because we do not want Manchu to have any allies outside of Korea, which is why we're going to declare war on Manchu. We have a mission. We can conquer Korea, and where is Ferdinand? Let's see where that is. Whoops. Okay, Ferdinand. We're just going to take the conquer Korea. Which is fine. That gives us a lot of cores on them down here, which we can start working towards. And we can also go ahead and just fabricate a claim on a place like Ferdinand. Oh. No, because we already have claims. Okay, we'll let that take a few more months, and then we're going to send somebody over to Manchu to start fabricating claims there. Ideally, we could get Manchu to break their alliance. Ideally. Sadly, I doubt that's going to happen. I also want a few cannons. And we kind of want to be as close to our force limit as we can while still having positive income. And we're down. We're not going to be able to make that much. Which means it may be worth dropping a couple of our mercenaries. So attach mercenaries. We'll take those three and disband them. Making -3 ducats a month. That's not great. Unfortunately. But there's not a lot we can do about that until we're ready to go to war, which we are actually nearly ready to do. It'd be so much easier if we could just get them to break their alliance with Manchu. And they're so close to being able to do it. We have enough that we can wait a few more months, which is good. We want to wait a couple more months. We want to see if we can get some more ships built, potentially. Because we do not want their navy to overrun us. So it may be worth going here and building a few more barks. and then waiting another year, seeing what we can do. Because if their navy overruns us, we're in big trouble. That's all of our trade power, and we're going to be losing money during the war. We can technically afford to do that, but it won't be pretty. Why is chat still loading? I don't know. So we're going to be declaring on Manchu, so let's go ahead and send a guy there to start building a spy network and getting rid of some stuff for us. Getting rid of some issues. We have a pretty significant institutions penalty at the moment. I mean, colonialism's been formed. Printing press is about to be formed. And we are still really far behind. So, hopefully we start getting some institutions over to us pretty quick. When are these Hyaxi separatists going to fire? Gouda. Send there. Send there. There we go. Consolidate. We are going to detach mercenaries. Him and him. We are going to select and delete. Okay, and our ships are made. So, let's go ahead and have them all meet up. At the moment, the admin tech is just sitting there, not really doing anything for us, so while I don't like it, we kind of need to work on that. So, and now we send them to protect trade in the Nippon node. And what we're going to do is we are actually going to begin taking down a couple of these forts. Not our capital fort, just because we're about to go to war with Korea, and Korea does have boats, so if they do get over there, we don't want them able to just start landing troops in our capital. And we're actually going to have them protect trade in the Beijing node, simply because having another guy there, having them sort of one stack into it is going to make it much easier should Korea try something with their fleets. We don't want split them in half. Right now we're really starting to see sort of the downsides of mercenaries. Is that they are so expensive. And our cannons, that's why, okay. That is why I clicked the wrong button. So we're going to delete those two. Yeah, that should put us back in. That was 3 ducats for those 2 mercenaries every month. Wow. Okay. Regular large cast. Bronze. Okay. Let's make sure these guys and these guys have it too. Okay. We are going to detach these mercenaries to span that unit. Okay. Not that. This. This will make it much better for us. We'll accept their rightful claims for the moment. We're going to be making some ducats for a little bit, so that's good. And have them protect trade in the Beijing node. How come we only have 34% of the power here? Pirates have 10. Command Charles. Okay, Korea. Okay, that's starting to make a little bit more sense. We don't have the ducats at the moment to do anything with that. So we have guys up here, I think, that are causing it to go down a little bit. We also have Manchu and Mongolia. There, we have Yaren here, which Yaren's truce is up in 4 years. Is there any way we can get them to break their alliance with Korea? Don't really care which one we went with. This war against Manchu, as far as we're concerned, we don't really care about Manchu unless we can pull them the only thing that we really want from Manchu are war reps, ducats, and we can get them to... Okay, awesome. So Korea's only allies are Yan and Jin. Let's see, who is... Yan's really small and is at war. Jin is kind of really small and not at war, which is okay. I am more than willing to fight that fight. That's an awesome fight to have. I will take that fight any day of the week. I am like 95% sure that we can win that fight. So, I would like another general. See if we can't roll something a little bit better. There we go. That'll work. And yeah, I think it's time for us to go to war before they can get any more allies in. Ooh, and their allies wouldn't even come in. So, let's see. Conquest. We will take Gayunju. I really don't like that. Can we get... Because that's all the way down here. We don't want that, necessarily. It may be worth building our spy network for a couple more months. Oh... They found it and kicked us out. Okay. Never mind. Not worth it. Sure, we'll just make it about conquering that. Just to get our war. Yeah. We want them... We do not want them to get any sort of advantage in allies. We're already, it's already just going to be us against them, which is a good fight. That's a fight that we want to take. Have our guys go there. We are actually take that fight. We want that fight. And boom, you win. Wonderful. Okay. Let's follow them. Go in. Royal marriage offer from Keith. Sure. We'll take that. I'm trying to remember who is... Yeah, we want to get this war out of the way quick because our heir is kind of an idiot. Unfortunately, chat is still loading, which frustrates me, because it shouldn't be loading like this, but it just keeps loading. I'm just going to restart the app, see if that fixes it. If you guys are leaving messages, I apologize if I'm not answering them, because I want to. There we go. Now it's no longer loading. It just says, welcome to the chat room, so... And we lost that war. Oh well. We want to get this fort, so we're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna have a few concessions, might be best. We don't want a bunch of rebels firing in the middle of our war with Korea. Ooh, Midas Touch, which gives us an additional tax modifier. I like that. We got a really decent leader. I mean, she's not great diplomatically, but everything else, man, it's a pretty good leader. Yeah. Do we have a general? Yeah, we have our one siege general in charge. And what we're actually willing to do is we are actually willing to let Korea rebuild their troops a little bit. We don't want them to do it a lot, but ooh, we can call in our allies. Yes, Key, come on. Sure, come on in. You guys want in? You are more than welcome. And Key's actually fairly large, so we may actually get some pretty good. Where's that at us? Where is here? Is that all Beijing node? Where are they? Protect trade in Beijing. What are they doing? Send them to the Beijing node. What on earth is going on here? That is weird. And Korea has trade domination. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, that was not wise. Okay, well, we took the fort, so let's move in down there. This one's their capital, actually. So this may take a little bit longer to siege, but that's okay. And if Key will get their backsides over here. Come on, Key. You guys are at war now. Oh, they're going with Yan. How did Yan get in? I was sure Yan wouldn't be able to make it in. Oh well. No big deal. I think this first war with Korea, let's just take a look while we're waiting. Did rebels fire? I don't know. Just see. Yeah, rebels fired, which is taking actually their only province that they have, which is hilarious. Okay. Let's see what all we can make out with here. We want that. We want all of their ducats. We want war reps. Okay, so we get 100% war score. And we could actually take their entire coastline. Now, how much? That's 62 overextension, which is quite a bit. And it will take a little while for us to get all of those as cores. We'll also get quite a bit of aggressive expansion, but it's against countries that we're planning on conquering anyways, so I'm not too sure that we're really that bothered by it. And that's 100 war score, so I think we'll go for that and see how close to 100% war score we can get. And we breach the walls. It's a good feeling. Well, it would be so nice if they would go up after Garin and fight that 20 stack for us. That would be amazing, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. Don't let the AI cheat. Don't want the AI guy to cheat. He's totally cheating, isn't he? Yeah, he's totally cheating. We're calling it. He is cheating. The AI is cheating, Paradox. That's not nice. You don't like it when they cheat. I'm kind of surprised, really, that we're making ducats, despite the fact that we have no trade power at the moment. Guy, that works. And we could actually be sending him here so that we could get faster fort things, which may actually be why he's moving so fast. So I'm not sure if I'm not sure if having spies makes the siege ticks faster, or if it makes it more likely to get a good roll. We may lose our great power status, but I'm not too worried about that because I think we'll probably get it back pretty quick. Okay, we have their capital. That's nice. let's go after the war goal. And then once we have the war goal, we can just spend our time getting this southern peninsula drained. Yan's at medium. Can we potentially get Yan out of the war? Let's pull them back. Yan is not willing to drop just yet. If we won a battle against them, they would drop, but they're not quite there yet. So, sieging it is. You guys go up there and fight my rebels for me? Seriously. You guys are being ridiculous. We're at -14, they're at -57, so that's a good place to be. We're losing our great power status, but we have 5 years in order to get it back, so not too terribly concerned. Do have a rebel uprising again for Hyaxi. Oh no, this one's for... Nope, yep, again for Hyaxi. So, lots of rebels. Lots of rebels, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. If we get guys like Yan to be distracted taking out rebel-owned territory, that's not that big of a deal, I don't think. I don't want to lose that fort. I don't want to lose the capital, but if we get this area, we can start working on just kind of building out, filling out the areas around here, and we won't have to worry nearly as much about him coming after us here. And we finally lost the siege up there, which is unfortunate, but okay. Well, I am going to take a break here, and I will see you guys in a little bit. In the meantime, guys, live long and prosper. May the force be with you. May the odds be ever in your favor. May the drinks be ever in your flavor. May Batman never need to visit your house at midnight. Same thing with Chuck Norris. Have a great day, guys. Stay safe out there. I will be back in probably less than an hour, so